always been very hands-on as a kid, and I come from a family of tradesmen. Like, my granddad was a joiner, my dad was a joiner, my other granddad was an electrician, so I feel like they inspired me to set up the business and go down this path. The projects we specialise in, we do a lot of extensions, renovations, kitchens and conversions as well. The way we start these jobs is we come out and do an initial site visit, and from those site visits we can organise architects, engineers, any legal fees or any legal contracts that we need to get sorted. So that's like the initial start, and then from there we set up like a rough date of when we're looking to start. So before that date starts as well, we'll get all of the stuff that we need in place. So we'll have the building control ready, we'll have materials on site, we'll have the scaffolding ready, so that the day dot we've got everything there ready to go, so we can hit the ground running straight away.
I'd say the team works well because we're together so much. We're all pretty close lads, and we get on well. It's like a bit of a family, like coming to work, we have a laugh and stuff like that. And throughout the day we all do our own part. Some lads are better at other parts than others, and it all just comes together and we work well together.
The most rewarding part of my apprenticeship so far has got to be the job we're on now, I'd say, because I've learnt the skills to use on this job, but also to build on and use on other jobs. So yeah, this is probably the most exciting job so far, in my experience. The team supported me because I'm the youngest one, and they help me. If I make a mistake, they'll always tell me how to make it right and stuff.
Bringing on an apprentice has massively increased the volume that we can do it work-wise. Because even though, yes, I have to take time out of my day to show the lads and teach them how to do it, it also means I've got an extra set of hands for labouring purposes, and it gives me like a bit of a sense of accomplishment. It feels like I'm helping somebody else out. It's nice to see the skills be passed on. Like my granddad passed his skills on to me, and I feel like I can do the same to my apprentices. Biggest challenge is also like the thing that helps most is the customers, because for me it's just a day at work, but for the customers they've got to live in it. So one thing we've got to be conscious of is making sure when we leave the job at the end of the day everything's tidy, everything's neat and tucked away. Because like I said, for us it's just a day at work, and we go home, we don't have to live with it, but customers have got to stay there each night. So the way we get over that is by just being very OCD and tidying up at the end of the day, making sure everything's at a good standard, everything's in place, we're not creating any trip hazards or anything, and just making the house as comfortable as it can be whilst it is a building site. First piece of advice I'd give to someone who's looking to do any work to the house is to do your research. Get an architect, very competent one, who knows what they're dealing with and knows what they're looking at. As the same again with the structural engineers, because even though it's not the foundation, that's the foundation of the building project. From there, I can have a look at the plans, I can do my planning, and if it's a good and competent plan, it's easy to work from and easy to work with.